So we are at the end of the night. Crate doors open for the pet police, who keep making comments that they're all crammed in a crate. They're a pack. The operator's a pack. Get over it. They like to be together. What I'm trying to demonstrate is this. XL Bully Thor had a fight with Shy Boy over there. Shy Boy started it, did Buster. And he's a big boy. And what I don't do is this 48-hour separation nonsense. Nonsense. No. We've been for a pack walk. They're all in there together. Okay, a dog fight is scary when it happens. It's loud. There's 4 of them. So I had to protect the pups, mama dog and a pup, because they were all in the same crate together. They like it here. They can leave any time. But no, they stay there. So what I did was I took XL Bully Thor here for a walk with him. And look, they're all in the same place. I'm not going to separate them at all. It's ridiculous. They live in the present moment. They've already forgotten the fight. That's it with them. That's how their brain works. But some owners of packs or one or more dogs, or when they've seen their dog have a fight with another dog, they're constantly on edge. They're panicking about it. For me, I let it go. Was it tense in the moment that it happened? Absolutely. It was tense. But I'm used to it. Not that my packs have always fought all the time, but I know that they have disagreements. It happens. So I'm straight in there. I'm straight in. I'm not bothered. My pack have respected me in any fights. Not that there've been many, but there have been. With not just this pack, the pack that I had before. Whenever there's been a disagreement or a fight, I have never once been bitten by any member of my pack. Such is the level of respect, because I've put the time in and I've put the work in with these guys. These are a young pack. They are learning. People need to understand that they are in training. They're going to make mistakes, and the only way they can learn is if they make mistakes and they are corrected. So for me, it's been hard because there's such a young pack. The young, the pups. So it's hard. My other pack, which you'll have only seen 1 or 2 members of, because the others have passed away now, they were different ages. So you had the veteran of the pack, Old Boy, which is a guy in my profile pic, and we had a bitch, a girl. Her name was Sophie, and she was the mama dog, but she passed on as well. Then I had Buster, which was another dog called Buster. He was actually a Jack Russell, believe it or not, but you get the picture. I'm used to this. So there's no separation. They're all back in there together because they live in the present moment. They've totally let go of what's gone on. They've let go. They're in there together. I'm not scared of them being in here together at all. That's how packs establish order, especially if you've got 2 males, because this boy wants to play the alpha, but he's already a well-established alpha. These 2 have accepted Mr. XL Bully Thor as the alpha. This guy's nowhere near ready to be an alpha. Not only is he not strong enough to defend his position, but he's very immature. He hasn't had that upbringing from the beginning, whereas these 3 have, because they've had me from a very young age. They've been trained and socialised since the moment their paws touched my floor, whereas he came to me a little bit too late. And it shows, if you look at some of my previous videos back in the beginning when I was doing my YouTubes, you'll see where I've mentioned about how not training and socialising an animal in the golden moments, the earliest moments of life, it can have a massive impact when they're growing up, because they've lacked it in the early stages. You should be handling a puppy from 3 weeks. Believe it or not, you can hold them at 3 weeks. And that's part of training and socialisation. Not all the time, just a bit. So when it depends on the breeder, how well they've been from the breeder. These guys have come from brilliant people. He's come from a fantastic breeder. Treacle's mum watches Treacle all the time. We already know the story about Treacle. So if Treacle's mum thought that Treacle was being abused in any way, shape or form, or her family, they would come to my house and she'd be gone. She'd be gone. The same thing with him. His parents, they watch my YouTube as well. And if they thought that he was being abused in any way, shape or form, he wouldn't be here as well. Everyone knows on the estate where I got this guy from. And you know what? If they thought for a second that he was being badly treated or abused, he wouldn't be here as well. None of them would be. But that's not the case. A fight happened, and this is me just showing you we're back to normal. This is my pack. It's a young pack, but we are learning. We're going to make mistakes. People who don't own packs don't understand. I see a lot of critics with no credentials making comments. You don't know what you're talking about. Some people can't look after one dog, let alone a pack of animals. You don't know what you're talking about. Leave it to someone who's got the experience. Here's an XL bully. He's better behaved than this one and this one. She's just a sweetheart altogether. Treacle can't do any wrong. She's a bit greedy. She can be a bit sassy at times, but she's beautiful. She's a beautiful colour. And him, to say he's this devil dog, this hellhound, you gotta be shitting me. He's lovely.